Hi everyone, this is Lady T with your Aquarius Witch Magic, no, Witch Shadow and Magic reading for October 2022 for the Halloween theme. Before we get started, I want to say thank you for supporting me in any kind of way. And I just hope that the readings bring you insight. They give you a different way to look at things. They just drop some kind of nugget that is useful to you in your life. So let's go ahead and get started, Aquarius. Center energy is the star. A couple of messages I got here. Out with the old, in with the new, healing. it was pretty clear. Um, Crowning you in challenge position is 10 of Wands. So what I'm hearing with that is perhaps having a difficult time putting the burden down. Um, because with your undermining energy, you need to walk away. Walk away from old thinking, walk away from a relationship, walk away from something that needs to be let go. But we have the Ace of Pentacles and we'll led up to this. So having some really like a new beginning, a newness come into your life in some way, whether that's just some epiphany you have, new friends, new people, new something coming into your life, right? And then you have the Page of Cups in the outcome. Now, what drew me to this was immediately the fish in the cup. And what I get from this is that you are offering love to yourself. You're coming into alignment with who you are, what you want, how you want to be treated. And there's a lot of other cards here that speak to, this as well. So I thought it was pretty cool reading, actually. Now let's go ahead and get into your Oracle of the Great Mystics and the Witches Oracle I used to clarify. So we have liberated child, hope and freedom, light in your heart, possibility. So really stepping into the childlike energy of wow, the curiosity of the world and what to discover in it. And, it's just pretty cool energy. And then you have the horseshoe, which is always about good luck. I want to say prosperity too, but let me read it. Luck, peace, and happiness. So really stepping into who you really are. Because we all have a baseline core energy that we come into this world with as a child. But through the time and, different circumstances that we go through in this life, we have a tendency to have that inner child be shut down. Okay, so it's really about stepping back into that. Then we have Heart of Gold, beating life, selflessness. And this is who you are. This heart of gold, you have a heart of gold. You are selfless, you are giving, you are caring. But there's some things about that that have to be tweaked. And you really have to put those boundaries in place to only be that way with someone who deserves it. And unfortunately, with the Viper, I wonder about that. I wonder if the person you're around does not deserve it, but we'll see. With the Viper, let's see, what do we have here? Yeah, shedding the old, renewal, rejuvenation. So again, stepping into the newness of you, stepping into the newness of who you are authentically, and perhaps, shedding the old. That's why your Eight of Cups was here. And that's why your Ten of Wands is in the challenger position, because it's really about standing in your power and letting go of anything that's not serving you anymore. Next, you have your path of light. It says, follow and trust, do not stray. Darkness encroaches. So, be careful. There could be people around you that don't have your, best interests at heart. But also follow what you know to follow. Even in the midst of all that, follow what you need to follow. And then also just build your relationship with spirit, because maybe you are lacking in faith and trust right now, that the universe has your back, kind of thing. And then we have the cartwheel next as your clarifier for that card. And let's see what we have here. It says journey, travel, possibilities. So perhaps going on a trip, but stepping into the unknown is nothing but possibilities, because you have no idea what's coming. And so that really takes a lot of trust and faith. But doing so is going to be beneficial to you. Next, we have sacred stars. Few from the many, lore from beyond, born from stardust. So again, this is knowing who you are. Okay, this is stepping into your power. This is this person here. Because remember what I said, out with the old, in with the new, right? This is about stepping into who you authentically are, your power. Okay, and then you have the Grim War, which is, let's see here. It says knowledge, tradition, and self improvement. So taking the lessons that you've learned, um, you know, um, doing those things that you want to do to improve those areas of your life that you want to improve, and really using that as your benefit, to your benefit as you move forward. Now, in your shadow aspect, we're talking about fairy of the divine hand, intoxication, distorted view, overindulgence. So, what are you overindulging in? What are you allowing to provide an illusion to you at this time to not deal with things, is what I'm getting there. And we have unhealthy shadow. Tend to ignore health problems or self care, self neglect, neglecting body, mind, and spirit. It's not selfish to love yourself, take care of yourself, or give yourself permission to pause and restore. Okay, so this is about a reset. Okay, a reset, stepping into who you are, learning to love yourself, learning to take care of yourself from a health standpoint, from any kind of standpoint, right? Health, spiritually, physical health, emotional health, um, any health, right? Next, we have Voodoo in Blue, back off. So this is really about boundaries, okay? Like overwhelmingly about boundaries. And then we have Clarifier, Needy Shadow, require constant attention and support, clinging, dependent, smothering. So this is about being codependent. When we feel like we are not good enough and we have the grace of somebody come into our life, we latch on to them for all that it's worth. And so the needy shadow takes over because we didn't get something as a child that we needed, or for whatever reason, we don't feel worthy. And so when we don't feel worthy, we don't have boundaries. And unfortunately, that's how people take advantage of us. But again, this is all about us. Okay. So it says, practice self reliance and build yourself up from within so you can take responsibility for your own happiness, because your happiness is not anybody's responsibility. And when you are codependent in a relationship, you are projecting the responsibility of your happiness onto someone else, and that is not that's not fair to the other person. Okay, now we have a strange Valentine. Love is strange. So really understanding that, there are no rules when it comes to love, who you care about, who cares about you. You define that as you go. But we have follower shadow, easily influenced or led, loss of identity, compliant, influenced. Now, what I get there is when you fall in love, you fall hard, and you don't see the red flags. And that also has to do with the codependence, but it also has to do with some shadow work that you need to do, as far as your self-confidence and your self-worth. And really, what do you want in a relationship with someone else? But you have to have that relationship with yourself first before you can define that with someone else. So it's really about the work that needs to be done within you at this time. And so it says, if you are always following, then you will be subjected to others' ideas about who you should be. And so you're continually changing to meet somebody else's idea of who you are. You should know who you are, and you never let anybody else define that for you. So this is about standing in your power, your truth, taking your power back, setting boundaries, defining what you want, who you are, and so forth. Now we have the last one, which is sea, storm, calm, and chaos. And to me, I love this picture because she's in the water, and she's cool as a cucumber, but it's raging around her. And so you're asked that even as you go through the storm, to really remain calm, understand why the storm is there, understand that when you stand in your power, your truth, set your boundaries. Not everybody's gonna like it. Okay, so you just need to stand firm in what you want for your life, for your happiness, your truth. And then we have gullible shadow, easily misled or duped, trustful, naive, lack of world experience. Set and honor your boundaries. We just talked about that. And don't fear walking away from situations that are not good for you. Again, remember I said you were struggling with walking away. So here, You've got this 10 of Wands, you've got this huge burden of something you're carrying that you need to release, but it's a challenge for you. You do need to walk away. This is an undermining energy, so you do know this. Okay, but for whatever reason you're not walking away. You want this new beginning, this new gift, this new gift of a new opportunity, and you want to step into a more loving relationship with yourself before you try to engage in a romantic relationship with anyone else. Because when you stand in your power, you are going to recognize the red flags from somebody else right away. When you're not in your power, you are just in a needy place wanting somebody so much that you're willing to take anything that comes your way, and because that's a low vibration, you are calling low vibration to you. Now we're going to get into your magic messages as your last set here. This is the Believe in Your Magic, Believe in Your Own Magic deck. This is Making Magic Oracle, and this is the Witchcraft Oracle. So the first card we have here is Sundress, Do It For You. So this is about loving yourself enough to do whatever it takes for you to be what you want to be, and let no one else define it for you. So, and this is also about doing things that make you feel happy. And if you don't know what that is, experiment, be curious, find out. So we have Philosopher's Stone, powerful manifestation of wishes and goals. So you've got the wish card here, which is the star card. So, you are wanting to manifest some things into your life. So this is about really stepping into your power. And then it says beginning something is exciting. And that leads me right back to this new opportunity over here. So you're basically laying magic eggs at this time as you are going through this transformation of really what you want. Next, we have the sun. Paint the sun back into your sky. So this is about manifesting light, out of the darkness, right? This is about being your own light. This is about shining your own light. This is about stepping into your power because you have the light within you. But if you are not allowing that light to shine, it becomes very dark. And so we have fire. The element of fire heralds new life and positive transformation, which you had that here. And again, with the star card, out with the old and with the new message that I had here. And then we have seeds of power. From tiny things, big things can grow. So really planting the seeds that are going to grow into your manifestations. And you really want to understand to do that. You want to do that from the right headspace, right heart space. Okay. Next, we have homeward. Take yourself out on a date. So this is about learning to enjoy your own company. Doing things, not because somebody else needs to go with you, but learning to do things on your own just for you. Again, self-confidence here, strong self-belief and sense of worth. So really stepping into that for yourself, okay? And then we have magical rocks. I am grounded and creative. So really stepping into your creativity, spending some time in nature to become grounded, okay? And then the last one is mirror. Treat your body like the palace it is. And this is really about loving you where you are and even on the journey to wherever you're trying to go to. Because we often say, when I get there, I'm going to be happy. You got to be happy now on the way to there. Because if you wait until there, what if there never comes? Okay. And then we have triple spiral, listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. So again, getting into that quiet place to be able to hear spirit because they're trying to reach you. And then we have the magic potion. I can create magic anytime I wish. You've had a lot of manifestation cards coming out here. So this is about really, you are a powerful manifester, but you can manifest negatively or positively. And so you really want to step into the positive, step into your power and truth, step into your authenticity, step into what you enjoy. And when you do that, you manifest very powerfully, because when you really enjoy something, that energy is put out into the universe and it calls in those things that you desire. So I do hope, Aquarius, that this really does help you. Much love and light, Lady T.